Australia's ancient lands hold stories older than the pyramids. But here's the question that sparks outrage every time. Should sacred Aboriginal sites be completely off-limits to tourists, even if it means closing down world-famous attractions? Is this about cultural respect or cultural censorship? Let's dive into one of Australia's most heated debates. In 2019, the Uluru climb was permanently banned. Why? Because to the Anangu people, Uluru isn't a playground. It's sacred, a living, breathing being tied to their Chukurpa dreaming law. But not everyone agreed. Some called it political correctness gone wild. Others said, "We've climbed it for generations, why stop now?" Tourism dollars dropped. The debate exploded. Here's where it gets messy. Some Aboriginal communities want tourists. They rely on the income. Others demand full bans, saying too many visitors have disrespected sacred land. Photos where they shouldn't be taken, trash left behind, ancient art defaced. But is banning tourism punishing everyone for the actions of a few? And who gets to decide what's sacred and what's off limits? Because let's be real, if a government suddenly banned access to the Vatican or Mecca, there'd be international outrage. Many argue there's a middle ground. What if tourism was restricted, not banned? What if only Indigenous guided tours were allowed? What if sacred spaces were respected like museums? Look, but don't touch. Respecting culture doesn't mean erasing access, right? Or does it? This isn't just about tourism, it's about who controls the narrative. For centuries, Aboriginal voices were ignored. Now they're speaking, and some don't want cameras, footprints, or influencers anywhere near their sacred spaces. But when the land becomes off-limits, does that shut the door on understanding? Or is that finally the respect that was always overdue? So, should sacred Aboriginal sites be protected at all costs, even if it means locking out the world? Or is there a respectful way forward, where history is honored and access is earned? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Hit like if you believe culture and land should be protected, or hit share if you think this conversation needs to be had.